Hey guys, it's Mario here, and in this video I decided to share with you a couple of thoughts on perfection and how it influences your fitness and nutrition journey. And specifically, what inspired me to talk about this was a study that I came across recently where a group of students were divided into two groups, and the teacher told them, hey, you're gonna be graded on quantity versus quality. So he told one group, there were students that are supposed to make sculptures out of clay, different kinds of objects, and he told one group, hey, you guys will be graded on quantity. So someone who makes 50 pounds of material of sculptures out of clay, by the end of the semester, you're gonna get an A. If you make 40, you're gonna get a B, and if you make 30 or less, you're gonna get C. And for the other group, on the group he like to call quality, he says, hey, you guys just worry about making that one piece. Just make one piece and make it perfect. And you guys will get an A for how perfect you make it. And what's really interesting when the time came to grade these students was that the group that was assigned to do the perfect sculpture, that was assigned to do the one perfect kind of object, completely failed compared to the group that was assigned to do the quantity, simply like to pull out as many structures as they could. The group actually performed massively better than the group that was assigned one task. And actually the highest quality work came from the group that did the quantity, which really goes against our rational beliefs that you have to aim for quality. You can't just go for quantity, and you have to go it's really about the details. It's about the perfection. It's about making that one perfect thing. While in reality, it is really about reps. And if you, let's say, relate this back to strength training or your work in the gym, we could theorize all day how the perfect rep would look like. We could theorize what the perfect nutrition day would look like. What are the best macros? What are the best foods to hit the macros on a consistent basis? We can all theorize, but not until you put in the reps, not until you master the quantity, will you be able to work on the quality. And the quality will fix itself over time with as many iterations as it required, but it only is possible if you're continuing to take action, if you don't judge yourself on being perfect, if you don't expect that perfection. And that's why, when guys ask me, okay, how do you make these videos? How do you make a video? How are your videos improving so much? Well, that's because I put in the effort to produce quantity first. I keep making the videos regardless of if I believe they're perfect or not. These videos will never be perfect. You see there's people walking around, some fucking noise, people talking, like trash truck is probably gonna come around here sometime, like a train. There's always gonna be something. And the idea is to make sure that every video is just getting better and better, right? That is the key idea. And I know with quantity, with reps, I'm gonna make the video as best as I can. It's gonna be as close to perfect as possible. So I see a lot of guys, when they start up their fitness and nutrition journey, they just worry about finding the perfect workout. They just worry about finding the perfect meal plan. What is the perfect way to do intermittent fasting? Like, if I miss 2 minutes, am I gonna lose all the benefits? Like your body has some kind of timer, and it's like past 8 hours and 2 minutes, bam, you're fucking lose all the benefits. It just doesn't work like that. Focus on repetition first. Let's say you want to write a book. Is it better if you try to just theorize and try to come up with the best possible book ever, and you just try to put that into one single book that's going to take you 10 years to make? Or would it be a wiser choice to write a book every single year? Who do you think will succeed better? Whose book will be better? Probably the persons who decided to write 10 fucking books, because by the time they get to the 10th book, they're gonna have so much feedback, they're gonna have so much experience that 10th book will be perfect. That's because they focused on repetitions, they focused on quantity, and they let their action and their feedback guide them rather than trying to theorize and come up with the best fucking method, best solution, or whatever people are just focused on. And I see people fall into this trap all the time. So I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson here, is really stop focusing on perfection and focus on quantity, master the reps, and then when you master the reps, the goal will come, right? I see a lot of people focusing on what is the perfect goal, what I should be doing, and they're not even putting in the reps. Guys are worried about which supplement they're gonna take, but they're not even tracking their diet on a regular basis. They're worried what's the perfect workout plan, they're not even going to the gym yet. It is really coming down to focus on mastering the reps first, and if I really honest with you, that's the only fucking skill I have. I don't have perfect genetics, I have below average genetics, I don't have any fucking talents that I know of that are really specific, except that I've simply mastered the art of repetition. You know, I mastered the art of repetition. I'm gonna repeat until I get it right. And that is the only fucking skill I have, is not giving up, right? That's the only skill, and that is a learnable skill. That's not a talent. That's not something I was born with or something. That's just simply something I learned. And that is something you can learn as well, and you can get the same awesome fucking results if you just put in the damn reps, do your own reps. Nobody can do your reps for you, as I always say that. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope you got value out of this. Let me know in the comments below how you resonated with this, so shoot me a comment below, let's share some ideas. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to click subscribe below to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And just a final point, that this exact video that you just saw took me about 6-7 tries to make. Even this video that you see now took me twice to make. I mean, it's just repetition, man. If I waited to make the perfect video for you guys, I would be here all fucking day. And it's never gonna be perfect, but I just make sure to put in the reps. I know that over time, with enough quantity, I'm gonna get that quality. And if I look at it now, my worst video today is better than the best video I had 6 months ago. Same for my workouts. The best workout that I had 6 months ago is probably now my worst workout. That's just the way you evolve, and that's just the way you improve if you put in the reps. So don't forget that. Value the quantity over quality, over perfection, and make sure to put in those damn reps. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.